they chime so clear, young voices filled with youthful cheer. Then a sudden sound, a piercing dread, innocent souls quickly fled. The sirens wailed a desperate plea for futures lost, for what used to be. Chalk dust settled on a silent floor, kids who won't walk through that classroom door. We searched for answers in the dust and pain, tried to make sense of the chilling rain of tears that fell and hearts that broke, with every silent whisper choked. Can you tell me where were they? Were they when everything was going astray? Can you tell me where were they doing while everything was going to ruin? A busy street, a market square, laughter hung upon the summer air. Then a flash, a deafening roar, parts of life splattered on the floor. The screams of panic, the gasping breath, a sudden senseless, brutal death. Just ordinary folks out for the day, swept into darkness, blown away. We searched for comfort in the smoke and fire, tried to douse the burning rising pyre of questions forming sharp and cold, a story that should not be told. Can you tell me where were they? Were they when everything was going astray? Can you tell me what were they doing while everything was going to ruin? From famine's grip to nature's rage, another chapter on a bloodstained page. When sickness strikes and hope runs thin, and evil finds a way to win. When kindness crumbles, faith takes flight, lost in the cruel unending night. What else can I really say? Can you tell me where were they as everything was falling apart and the people fought the odds? Where were they? Where was God? Oh, where were they? Where was God when the people were in hell? Where was God when the innocent fell? Where was God? Can you tell? Where was God? Hearts beat strong, noble aim in sight, to right or wrong, bring a guiding light. Chart the course with logic clear and sound, believing only good can be found. The earnest pleas, passion in our voice, convinced that our decision is the only choice. Throw the stone, expecting just one splash, but the waves grow while creating a great crash. The best of intentions can still pave the road to hell. The best of intentions can mean things don't death's bell. Wrestle with the paradox of choices and fate, how purest motives can accumulate. A bitter harvest sown with tender care, tragic ending born from what was fair. Where's the line? How can we ever know if kindness offered lifts us up or pulls us low? Weight of consequence, a heavy cost for every good deed that was truly lost. The best of intentions can still pave the road to hell. The best of intentions can mean things don't turn out well. The best of intentions can lead to being locked in a dark cell. The best of intentions can still bring the ring of death bell. Unforeseen reaction, a twisted design, leaving scars where a star once shined. All our efforts meant to heal and save can dig a deeper, unmourned grave. Wisdom to discern the path we take, lessons we learn, that even saints with halos burning bright can stumble blindly into endless night. The best of intentions can still pave the road to hell. Speak in absolutes, a confident decree. Got an answer for everything, it's plain for all to see. A walking encyclopedia, a fountain of all truth, dispensing your opinion since your tender early youth. You lecture and you pontificate, a never-ending show, dismissing different viewpoints, letting your arrogance glow. You criticize and analyze with laser-sharp precision, but understanding empathy, it seems to be the missing vision. Oh, you know it all, don't you, dear? Got the wisdom of the ages ringing in my ear. But if you know it all, tell me, why is it so that the world's still broken, watching the flowers not grow? Oh, you know it all, you've got it figured out. Why are we still stumbling? Why are we still in doubt? If the world's your textbook and you've read it cover to cover, why is there still darkness? Why do people still suffer? If you know it all, if you know it all, why do people still suffer? Why do they still fall? If you know it all, if you know it all, answer me that before you stand up so tall. Know it all, know it all. Maybe knowledge isn't power, maybe wisdom's something more than reciting facts and figures. It's what we're fighting for. A little bit of kindness, a little open heart, a willingness to listen, a brand new hopeful start. So next time you're speaking with such unwavering grace, consider for a moment the tears on every face. Maybe knowing isn't solving, maybe learning's the key to building a better world for you and for me. Maybe knowing everything is just a clever disguise for the fear of admitting, hidden deep in your own eyes, that you don't have the answers, that you're just as lost as we are, reaching for a solution, shooting for a distant star. Shoulders, made believers out of all the cynics and the scolders. He had a gentle way, a softness in his eyes, spoken patient parables, soft and sweet, he couldn't lie. He'd offer you his water, he'd offer you his bread. You'd hang on to every single sacred word he said. Like a demon, he'll listen to your confession, every hidden shameful part, then carve your secret sins onto the walls of the town mart. He gathers all the hopeful, makes them feel they've been reborn, then leaves them in a colder darkness than before the dawn. Nobody knows why he does what he does, no real reason. Examine every action, try to find some meaning. Build up your faith so high just to knock down what you believe in. He looks like Jesus, but he acts like a demon. The devil doesn't come to you with horns and a forked tail. He comes in a disguise that he knows will never fail. He looks like your salvation, a kind and holy man, with healing in his voice and a carpenter's rough hand. I saw the flicker in his eye, a glint of wicked glee, when a trusting soul finally fell down to their knees. Yeah, he looks like Jesus. While he's planting seeds of treason, he looks like Jesus. In the serpent's smiling season, he looks like Jesus, but he acts like a demon.
dying flame. Tired of the silence, tired of the void, like a broken melody, perpetually destroyed. Is there purpose to this breathing, this existence I endure? Or am I just a phantom knocking on a bolted door? Wanted to sell my soul to have some fortune and fame. Then I'd be loved, the world would know my name. So I cry out to the devil, let's make a deal, I plead, just to find out I'm so unwanted that not even hell wants me. Lit a candle in the darkness, whispered ancient words, opened up the pathways, purrs unheard by birds. Felt a chill descend, a sulfur-scented breeze. Thought my chance had come, finally at ease. Imagine mansions, roaring crowds, a life beyond compare. Every headline screaming, me beyond all care. No more lonely nights, no more silent tears to cry. Just a throne of glory beneath the scarlet sky. Wanted to sell my soul to have some fortune and fame. Then I'd be loved, the world would know my name. So I cry out to the devil, let's make a deal, I plead, just to find out I'm so unwanted, not even hell wants me. Then a voice like grinding stone echoed in the air, shouted, "Hist your empty shell, has nothing I can snare. No sin worth taking, no fire to ignite, just a void of nothingness, lost in endless night. You're too plain, too beige, too utterly unseen. Even for my legions you can never convene. Go back to your shadows where you always have belonged. You're not even worthy of my darkest, wicked song." Wanted to sell my soul to have some fortune and fame. Then I'd be loved, the world would know my name. So I cry out to the devil, let's make a deal, I plead, just to find out I'm so unwanted that not even hell wants me, not even hell, they don't want me. Just a ghost in a ghost town, an echo of a sigh, left to crumble, left to disappear beneath an empty sky. Unwanted, not even hell, not even hell.
Shadows creep and whispers in the night. He paints the darkness, obscures the light. He's called many things, devil, Satan, the prince of lies. He has darkness in his eyes. He's the architect of ruin, the cause of pain. He floods the land with sorrow, leaves it stained. He's the reason children cry and good men fall. He built his kingdom on the fear of us all. Give the devil his due, yeah, give him his due. He's the son of a bitch, it's undeniably true. But sometimes in the darkness, a strange thing you'll see, he forces us together eternally. He tempts the weak, he preys upon the lost. He'll twist your virtues, no matter what the cost. He offers power, gold and endless fame, but leaves you hollow, that's his game. He thrives on hatred, the discord and the strife. He's the constant battle in the human life. He whispers doubts and plants the seeds of greed. He's the storm that rages, the fire in the soul. He tests our limits, takes complete control. But in that struggle, something starts to bloom. A unity of purpose, escaping from the gloom. He might be evil, a force we can't deny. But look around you, see the reason why. We band together, hand in hand, we stand, fighting for the good across this weary land. He might be the problem, the darkness we despise, but he's also the reason we open our eyes to the strength within us, the power to believe and overcome the darkness, learn how to achieve. Give the devil his due, yeah, give him his due. He's a son of a bitch, it's undeniably true. But sometimes in the darkness, a strange thing you see, he forces us together eternally. So curse the devil, scorn him if you must, but know that in his evil, there's a reason for trust. He pushes us to greatness, to fight for what is right, and find the shining day after the darkest night. Give the devil his due, give the devil his due.
Sunday morning, stars impressed, they are heading to the pew. Bible clutched in righteous faces, sight so grand and new. Singing hymns with angel voice, a picture of pure grace. But behind that pious mask, a bitter twisted face. They talk of sin and redemption in a voice so loud and clear, but fail to see their own flaws, the darkness they hold near. They whisper about the fallen with a smug and knowing smile, forgetting grace and understanding, walking down the narrow aisle. They build their walls of righteousness high above us all, looking down with disdaining eyes, just waiting for us to fall. But I see through their charade, the vanity they crave. Their gilded cage won't save them from the judgment they've enslaved. Take a look inside themselves before they point and stare. True faith is in the heart, not the judgments they declare. Maybe then they'll understand the meaning of grace and truth, and finally shed that hypocrite skin, a brand new lease on youth. Oh, the holier-than-thou hypocrites with eyes that pierce and scorn. They judge all with pointed fingers since the day that they were born, claiming love and charity while casting stones so deep. Their compassion's just a hollow show, secrets that they keep. Holier-than-thou hypocrites, walking tall above me, pointing fingers, judging all they see. Claiming virtues heaven sent, while their souls are discontent. They preach forgiveness, mercy's plea, but extend it to none, we're unworthy. Holier-than-thou hypocrites, their facade is weak, the truth they hide in what I seek. Sunday morning dressed in white, smiling faces shining bright, Bibles clutched in hymns they sing, angels whisper on the wing. They speak of love, of grace, of light, everything is pure and right. But behind those pious painted smiles, a judging heart for miles and miles. See the single mother struggling through, whispering gossip, what will she do? They turn their backs with righteous eyes, the judgmental gaze you can't disguise. They speak of charity, a helping hand, but offer none in this broken land. They'd rather preach and criticize than see the good through their judging eyes. The scriptures they twist to suit their need, ignoring kindness, planting greed. They are building kingdoms on shifting sand, and forgetting love all across the land. All across the land. All across the land. Their actions speak louder than words they claim. Their shallow faith is a burning shame. Sitting on their lofty throne, what is best is what they have known. to judge and condemn with angry might. Don't show real compassion and genuine light. Yeah, holier than thou, you can't hide the stain. Hypocrites, I know their name. Hypocrites, I know their game.
The sun comes up, the world awakes, another day begins. Another choice for hearts to make, to wash away their sins. Or forge ahead with weary steps through shadows and through light. Some searching for an answer deep through day and through the night. They point their prayers towards the sky or curse the empty air. For all the hidden suffering, the burdens we can't bear. If there is a hand that guides us, if there is a voice that calls, why the quiet, why the waiting, as we rise and as we fall? If there is a light, a reason, beyond the chaos and the fray, then tell me what's the purpose of this agonizing way? I don't know what your beliefs are, and I don't really care. It's for you to keep to yourself, no need for you to share. In them you can praise, or you can deny their name. In them you can find comfort, or you can place all the blame. It is said they have been here since the time of primeval, but if that's true, it doesn't take much to see. If there is a God, then they are evil. If there is a hand that guides us, if there is a voice that calls, why the quiet, why the waiting, as we rise and as we fall? If there is a light, a reason, beyond the chaos and the fray, then tell me what's the purpose of this agonizing way? We cling to hope, a fragile thread, a promise whispered low, or stand defiant, unafraid of seeds that won't quite grow. We look for miracles in pain, for meaning in the tears, but sometimes all that will remain are silent passing years. And the question echoes in the void, a hollow, lonely sound. If nothing fills the space employed, then what have we truly found? If there is a hand that guides us, if there is a voice that calls, why the quiet, why the waiting, as we rise and as we fall? If there is a light, a reason, beyond the chaos and the fray, then tell me what's the purpose of this agonizing way? If there is a truth we're meant to see, if there is, then let it finally be. Unveiled from doubt, from hidden plea. If there is, then show yourself to me.
Hey God, I'm reaching out to you, not to express my hate for you, but to ask, how do you actually feel? Do you even care or have a heart as your creation falls apart? Are you happy with this world? Do you think about the crucifixion of your son? Was it a part of your plan or just done on a whirl? Do you pay attention or keep your head down when there are people stuck sleeping out in the cold at night? Do you even wonder if we're alright? Well, we're not alright. We're not.
Why didn't you meet us halfway when we tried? You broke so many hearts, you broke your children for life. It's not okay, and we're not alright. I remember the days you were still good in my eyes, but those days are gone, a long-lost memory of mine. Spent many years just trying to survive, despite your abandonment, I'm still alive. The days we spent starving, so hungry, we are full of hate, we are so angry. The scars run deep inside these broken bodies. There are things we will take to our graves. We're not okay. We're not okay. It's been harder than it should have been without you by our side. Why didn't you meet us halfway when we tried? You broke so many hearts, you broke your children for life. It's not okay, we're not alright. I remember the days you were still good in my eyes, but those days are gone, a long-lost memory of mine. Spent many years just trying to survive, despite your abandonment, I'm still alive. We are supposed to, but we can't forgive. Yeah, and this time we admit that we hate you. We said we hate you. It's been harder than it should have been without you by my side. Why didn't you meet me halfway when I tried? You broke my heart, you broke me for life. It's not okay, and I'm not alright. I remember the days you were still good in my eyes, but those days are gone, a long-lost memory of mine. Spent many years just trying to survive, despite your abandonment, I'm still alive. And I can't forgive, and this time I'll admit that I hate you. I hate you. Hey God,
What if there was no today, yesterday or tomorrow? What if there was no more loss, anger or sorrow? There would be no more fights, battles, pain or scars. Just a part of the universe, a part of the galaxy amongst the stars. Would it really be that bad? Would it really be that sad? If it was all to come to an end, it could even be a godsend. There would be nothing to miss. It would be a void of emptiness. There would be no past, future or present. Nothing to wait for and nothing to forget. Just a never-ending space filled with nothing but black. Everything would be gone, never to come back. What would be wrong with that? No more trying to keep it all intact. No more poverty or wealth, no more sick or health. Will you really be that bad? Would it really be that sad? If it was all to come to an end, it could even be a godsend. There would be nothing to miss. It would be a void of emptiness. There would be no past, future or present. Nothing to wait for and nothing to forget.
The sky turned red, the sun went dim, a whisper in the air, a haunting hymn. We danced in the shadows, thought we were free, but the clock struck midnight and we couldn't see. With every morning lost in the noise, we played our games, we made our choices. But when the ground shook and the heavens cried, it was too late to run, no one left to hide. Didn't see that coming, the world in flames. The laughter and the love, all lost in shame. As the ground splits open, as the stars fall down, we're caught in the chaos, we're turning around. Didn't see that coming, the end of days. Our dreams turned to ashes in a smoky haze, and as we scream out for a second chance, the reaper is dancing to the devil's advance. The streets are filled with the sound of cries, people searching for truth in the blink of their eyes. A flood of regrets, a tide of despair, as we reach for the light, but there's nothing there. We watch the news, we felt the fright, but nothing prepared us for this endless night. When the skies cracked open and the heavens fell, we realized too late, we had written our hell. Didn't see that coming, the world in flames. The laughter and the love, all lost in shame. As the ground splits open, as the stars fall down, we're caught in the chaos, we're turning around. Didn't see that coming, the end of days. Our dreams turn to ashes in a smoky haze, and as we scream out for a second chance, the reaper is dancing to the devil's advance. Oh, the sirens wail, the shadows creep. Promises broken, the promises we keep. With every heartbeat, we sink like stones, lost in the silence, surrounded by bones. Didn't see that coming, the advance. Now the night is long and the darkness stays, with echoes of a life in a distant place. We didn't see it coming, but now it's here, facing the judgment with trembling fear. In the heart of the storm, we're